Hey, David Starr here, another edition of On Guitars. Today's object of my affection is a 1956 Gibson ES-225T. Nice thin body, cutaway guitar, hollow body, got a Bigsby tailpiece on it, tremolo, original P90 pickups. Part of the reason I wanted one of these is I just love that look. You know, so much of the story about why you buy a guitar, you know, if it was just utilitarian, it would just be any old thing. But there's something about the way a guitar looks, what it reminds you of. I mentioned in another episode talking about a White Falcon and what drew me to that in the first place. There's romance in this stuff, or we wouldn't like it so much, and that's okay. So again, 2-volume, 2-tone, your original P90 pickups, which can be kind of noisy. These aren't bad. These aren't bad. Not nearly as bad as my old Strat, which is I remember when I first got it, you had to stand sometimes, or I had to stand a certain way to get the grounding to straighten itself out and be less noisy. This one isn't too bad. Might be at a bigger setting, a bigger volume level, all that. But anyway, really nice guitar. You'll see people use these for everything from jazz to big band to full-on blues and rock and roll. Doesn't really matter. They're just a good working man's guitar. The only thing I would change about this one, and I probably will at some point, is this bridge and tail and saddle assembly. So while I guess this is probably what came on it, it's not adjustable from an intonation standpoint. You can adjust the height, and that's fine. But it's impossible to intonate it with any accuracy, given what's on here. Not only that, I think that's a little microphonic, and part of what causes that stuff back there to actually come through your pickups, even though the pickup's in front of it, it's transferred sometimes. And I've tried recording with this guitar, and I got a little of that through the amp when I was recording, and I had to dampen it. You can use anything. You put some cloth, run it between the strings or whatever. It doesn't look very good. For recording, that's fine. But I'm probably going to try at some point a regular Tune-o-matic saddle setup with a rosewood floating bridge assembly. So kind of like to tone that down a little bit. Neck is in great shape. You got your basic Clouson Gibson Deluxe tuners. They appear to be original, although one never knows for sure. You might know for sure. I don't know for sure. Doesn't appear to have any breaks here. If you've paid attention to Gibson guitars at all, sometimes they get, just because of the way they lay in the case sometimes, or if they're shipped or whatever, or dropped, or they get drunk, fall down, the whole thing. This one's in great shape. I feel fortunate that Les was able to help me find this one. You may be wondering, why 1956? Well, it's the year I was born, so why not? That's as good a reason to collect guitars as any. So, this one is, see, a little bit of Bigsby, way out of tune. Let's go and get a little more aggressive. We're out of tune, which means we're out of time. Come back and see us again. Give us a big thumbs up, subscribe, and please share with your friends. We'll be back.